Just let you know.
Oh.
So we can't say that.
We can't say that. No, we're live.
Oh, okay.
So, we're not recording yet, but it's on here. We are live though.
You cannot,
so,
in fact, say that nothing.
while CJ's eating, you guys get to see CJ what? I mean,
You guys want that CJ chewing ASMR?
We're going to do some reveals.
What do they
This is
want
the
it
first one.
tonight?
Oh, it's upside down. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. CJ, I'll leave it now.
Yeah,
Don't open it yet.
the box is textured. Feel it.
Yeah.
Dude, this is a Ren wrap.
Yeah. That,
All right, share this quick.
that's actual cardstock, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's got some weight to it.
Yeah.
You could shove
Let's
it
open
in
it.
and he might get hurt.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
You're the one that spent the money on the,
Yes.
on the initial
Want a
sets
knife?
of-
Huh?
You want a knife?
I got it already. I'm excited.
Like to cut it clean? Do him dirty in front of his boys?
I do want a knife.
What?
Yeah, what'd you say? What?
I'm pretty sure he spouted the squad motto again.
The squad motto?
Yeah, do him dirty in front of the squad.
Thank you, sir.
That's the one. Jeff knew it.
All right.
Don't try this at home, kids.
You don't have to win the match. You just have to make
Oh,
that
yeah,
guy go
that is
play
nice.
Minecraft for the rest of the night.
It's off. So this version that right here is what's that? Ben, you son of a gun. This is our beta test version. It will be available for sale later down the road. Ooh. What I'm really worried about is the lettering for our booklet here. It's pretty nice. Look at that.
moment of truth. Brandon has been chopping at the bit for a week and a half when we
Yes.
opened this, and we wanted to do it as a group.
Yeah, he's right.
Obviously,
Oh,
it's
dude,
gonna
that
be
looks nice.
inflected.
That looks nice.
Oh, them words look nice.
That does look nice.
Yes.
Ah.
I'm
So
waiting for him to tear it.
please don't say that.
Can we get the link to share?
So this right here is our we're talking about the thanks and stuff, and then Ty wrote this, Tynathan, the guy who's always not in chat.
His name is Alice.
He's also not here.
Yeah, he's also Alice. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Alice.
also Alice. That's a band name.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It's a song. The song name. My name is Alice.
No, my name is Mud.
more story.
Shinedown wrote a song
So this
about
booklet
Alice.
is going to be included in the game. This is the alpha version, of course. This is going to be full art later. But yeah, you can see more rules. Each character card has their own lore, and actually the lettering's perfect size. So each character has, they're going to have the art, and then they're going to have our little lore thing we all wrote, and then the card art.
We all
And-
contributed.
Yes, we
It
all
was- it
wrote
was a
stuff.
fun
There's
project.
I held
there's
my
story
shotgun.
to this. Yes. Look at this real quick. and then-
I want to give Jeff some credit. Is we brought him into the team officially. We're like, hey, man, you got a week to do this, and the rest of us had like a month.
I did,
Yeah.
I did it all in one afternoon while I was babysitting Cody's dogs.
That's
had-
how I did the
On like
Batman
4
game.
hours of sleep because I've been up all night playing Dragon Age 2.
Oh, we're gonna re-say this again on once we go live for the podcast, but
Brandon and I furiously making the Batman game in 24 hours.
I put the link to share
yeah,
live
dude, I'm pretty sure you're like I was working and at 1 a.m. you're like, Brandon, you okay? And I was like, yes.
Is that what I passed out on your couch while you guys were like?
Yes,
Okay.
I had my computer
We
cast on the
literally-
TV, and I was working on it and forgot that you guys were there, and I turned around and everyone's like,
To be fair, his couch.
We literally
would
cut
knock
the
you out.
cards at the convention.
Like we were
Yeah,
literally
I'm not
cutting
allowed
them.
at Brandon's house.
no, not anymore.
Not since the incident.
There's no incident. He's just not allowed.
Containment breach.
We're afraid he'll teach his daughter bad words.
Yeah, so we have a special thanks here I want to share real quick.
Here's the certainty.
Hopefully this isn't backwards for you guys, because it looks backwards for me. If it is, oh well.
It
yeah,
is inflected.
it is.
It will be.
It's good. It's backwards.
It will be backwards for them. That's how. That's
Oh, well.
how it works.
Yeah.
See, look, if you can read backwards, these are the
I
people who
can.
did the
Hold it
beta
up to a
test.
spoon.
Hold it up to a spoon.
Yeah, it's how they did it on the cereal boxes. They would say, put a spoon, and you could look at the spoon and read it.
Or follow me through. They can buy a copy for themselves and read it in.
Or
All right,
spoon.
this looks really
Or
cool,
come
and it
see us live.
this
If
is
they're-
quality.
Look, if they're that curious about it,
You
and
can't
they-
buy this copy live.
If they're that curious about it and they want to support us,
Please
Then
send
don't-
in your bids to make Brandon get rid of this copy immediately.
You can't have this one. I'm sorry.
this
we
one's
haven't.
special.
Offer Brandon
All right, I'm passing this around. Please have
$100,000.
your hands clean.
Yeah,
Make
no.
him
Brandon and
part
I have talked about this. We will, in fact, sell the game instantly. Don't think we won't.
Make him part with it.
So I want to unroll this like a loaf of bread. These are the cards.
We will immediately. Oh yeah. Sorry, I got distracted.
Ooh.
Immediately.
Oh my god, those
Genre.
are thicker than our bigger. Like,
Wow, we are some nerdy looking fucks.
Yeah, no doubt.
For sure, dude. For sure.
Like, I'm just
Also,
saying, you
those
look at
look
these
really
four
cool.
dudes, and you're
Yeah.
like, these guys definitely have a nerd. pouch.
Holy
these
cow,
guys
dude.
definitely don't fuck.
Oh, quality. I'm going crazy over this.
I'm happy. I like. You know what I really like? I like the
Dude.
placeholder.
I do.
All these.
Look,
The
look,
what?
at, look at us,
The
man.
placeholders.
Yeah.
They're actually cool. What?
That's us.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
That's us.
I'm gonna show you,
That's us when we're not on the sea of pirates.
So we're
I look the same.
these cards. So this is the temporary back for the Alpha series.
Or just more well baked.
Just the symbol and
That's
whatnot.
weird, because it's-
And then you'll have this is mirrored, of course, but minion what you do and
Yeah,
if you're
for
good.
well, babe.
That's why I said you're more well baked in real life.
Are you trying to? I mean, in game, you trying to tell me that I'm not very much so experienced
I'm
with
gonna hand you a
splashing
stack
buckets
and
of
pass.
water on myself?
I have,
Stack,
I
stack,
have
pass.
about 200 hours in that game, and I've not seen a single bathtub.
Hey,
Yeah,
look at
okay, what do you think the buckets are? You trying to say
You
this
have been
splash?
silenced. You are now missed. Uh-oh.
Ooh, these
Those
feel
shouldn't be.
so
problem.
good. Oh my gosh. I'm
Yes.
spoiled.
Hey, that's me.
Instantly.
That's my
So-
name. Look at my name.
I love the texture on this.
Yeah.
It adds to
Yeah, jeez. Oh, man.
the gloss and how it pops.
Look at our names.
Yeah.
This spot here is where we're all signing this when we give it away.
yes,
This is.
in simple marker.
I'm gonna draw.
I can
a winner.
personally.
No, I will draw one. I know how.
Find a way to draw your name into a wiener.
I could. Yeah,
Is
I
that
Your
your
name would be
definitely
the easiest to do that with.
It would.
could. It would.
Oh my god, you're made for this.
What was it? Was it
Only
Enzo,
by his own
Enzo
choices.
that got in trouble because he made his signature on his license plate a dick? Enzo Amore, Enzo Amore, when he was in WWE, got a big some like trouble with the state of New Jersey.
This looks really
Because when he
good.
renewed his license plate, I guess in New
I'm
Jersey they have to put a signature on their license. He signed his name so his name looked like a penis,
I mean, he got in a lot of
You know
trouble,
who the
actually.
werewolves
and he
are,
had to
but
go
they
to
don't
court
know you.
and prove that he always signed his name.
If I don't get to hold some cards soon, everyone in this room. is
Wait, that's
gonna be
right.
punching
That's
me.
right.
Yeah.
I'm not shooting at you. It just looks cool in this font.
Okay, you had me worried that I spelled it wrong.
I love that.
Yeah,
I like you're so ready
It's
to
kinda-
have not got it right, man.
I was gonna say it's
We razz you too much.
kind of a surreal, emotional moment.
That's
Back
what
to this
sounds
again. You're like, is this sarcasm? I'm like, nah, man.
Oh,
Were these supposed to be double sided?
Yes, the announcement cards are double sided.
Okay.
So like
And they
I'll show
also
you.
look snazzy like
So,
intended.
let's say the mystic points at somebody, the narrator would do this.
Okay.
Oh, the prince is gender neutral now.
Huh?
It's
The prince is neutral?
The prince is gender neutral. We made it an aristocrat.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, I wrote that one.
Yep.
yeah, it's
That's
just
the
it's,
one that Brandon was. CJ was like, Jeff put more work into this one than we did all of them.
yeah. I was just saying is like we've put so much time talking and working and going through, like arguments and habits in our hands.
I remember when I wrote the roles on paper
It's,
in your basement. When people who are no longer a part of the project were there
You guys wanna shuffle
to
these
play the
cards?
very first time, I was like, man, we could just make this game.
Yeah, and it's surreal.
It is surreal.
It's-
Wait till you get to the page with their names on it.
Yeah,
The emblem
it's-
on
I already showed him.
Yeah, it's just like
That was the first page I went to.
it.
Do you guys want to shuffle these Vegas style?
Don't bend them.
What I'm gonna do is
it is so it looks so good and
it does. As a
Thank
matter
you.
of fact, I would argue this is something we should probably offer.
First edition, folks.
I mean
This turned out real.
I would like to
Okay,
think.
appreciate it.
I would like to think that,
That's
especially at
what
least
it
our
is.
fans would like to see an alpha copy. They would pay a little money.
Yeah,
for
we see
that.
those cards.
Come on,
Hey,
man.
James will
I'm
still
trying
get a
to-
cut of this. I want to say that publicly. If we do sell this, James will still get a cut
Right.
because he did the emblem. He did
Yeah, Well, this is in no way attempt to circumvent that. It's just.
Oh no.
it's the screw over the guy who did our artwork sale.
Oh my gosh.
It's just
That's
like
not the case, James. If you're watching.
I don't think James would believe that.
Also, James is like, F this new guy.
I'm gonna drive over to West Virginia.
Have you
and
met
kick him
James? Like,
right
actually
in the
met
bug
him?
hole.
No.
Oh man, you really need to.
So when
he's
someone take a
alright.
picture when the cards you don't have.
Honestly, everybody you guys talk about, if I don't know who they are, my brain just imagines they're Josh.
Like Josh Smith.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not even close. But they are like, oh.
Could Josh and James be any different of people?
Right.
Yeah,
well,
for real.
I mean, they both are perfectly open to discourse. You know, they're down to talk and share ideas. So, you know, arguably, yeah, they could be more different people.
You guys think we can make Brando Calrissian
But if
shirts
it-
without getting sued?
If they were both,
I mean,
should
they
say,
got
if they
Cardiff
were
Humanity got Rando Cardissian.
less tolerable, probably not.
Oh, we didn't
That's
put
far
a
off
Star
of
Wars
you.
joke in our game book. How will
Hey.
we ever be famous?
I got to share our image now for the werewolf, and announce our release date.
We've designed some merch.
Yes, you can talk about that. Okay, I'm gonna post that.
We have designed some merchandise, some of it kind of silly and thrown together in 30 seconds because of a sarcastic joke I
That's
made.
part of the what's
The
the
charm.
word? Yeah.
Some official Nights of Strife merchandise. We're going to be selling official CATV shirts. We have some cool, some what?
I tried to scoop the mic toward me, it just keeps coming out of the microphone.
Some official Nights of Strife merch, some official CATV merch, some stuff that's some inside jokes, some stuff that is like some just ideas we've had.
If you've been following us the whole time, you'll get the jokes.
The
Yeah,
shirt,
that's the
which
thing.
I'm particularly
To be
proud
fair, I don't get the jokes and I'm part of the team.
You weren't following us the whole time.
It's because I don't like you. People.
We're gonna get like, as I say, I don't want to do it.
Do it.
No, that's
The card turned out really well. I just want to get a
card
card protector.
bundle.
And I think that's a good size, right? That's plenty of people that'll get their stuff in.
Yeah. Those are tarot
We're
card
told.
size roughly.
Yes,
Uh,
that is the.
This
So
was racing.
these are these are tarot size. So tarot cards like
Terrorists?
terrorist size.
Maybe that's not the word we should use.
They are the size of terrorism.
No.
Terrorists.
Freedom has no room here.
Yeah.
Now we're all evil. We've just aligned ourselves.
Guys, wait for it. We
This
can
is
do
supposed to be an announcement, and then the
Guys.
plot twist for evil.
it. Guys, you guys, look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, I need a picture of that.
Wait, I sent my girlfriend a picture of that card just now, and she said, "Checks out."
They are tarot card
Nice.
size, meaning when they go for sale, if you want to get card protectors, there are clear double-sided tarot
Yes.
card sleeves.
Oh my
Another
God.
thing,
Can we
too,
make a fucking
we-
hero deck? out
yeah,
of our
this is-
artwork?
Yeah, the artwork is sized.
Yes,
to this.
but we don't have enough art overall.
Yeah.
There's not enough archetypes.
That would be a cool thing to
That
put on
would
this.
be, and that was a good pitch. That sells.
I say
itself.
as I'm wearing a Ouija board hoodie.
Don't go
Right.
home and make that. F me out of this idea, internet.
They
Well, no.
can't. We own the rights.
We own the art.
Right.
But we don't.
Please go home and make your own art into a tarot deck. We'll buy it.
Our lawyers
We're
has
suckers
been waiting
for
for
it.
something to do.
No, we're just no. It's,
Uh-oh. Better call
you
Saul.
interpreted this differently than I meant it.
Good.
Hi,
Keep talking,
I'm Saul
guys. I'm
Goodman.
posting this.
Did you know
Posting
you
stuff.
have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I. That's Bob Odenkirk's a genius. Let's just talk about that for an hour.
Did you just fart on us again?
No, that was CJ making drink noises.
Oh, okay.
That's premium CJ drink ASMR.
I was
Yeah.
gonna fire back.
Please don't.
No,
I'm
no,
live
I'm gonna
streaming.
fire-
This is just a live stream of how long it takes Brandon to CJ and pass out in a room full of farts.
It's like that dueling banjo fart skit from Family Guy with
Let's
Michael
not
Moore.
first.
That was the thing that happened.
Yep.
Mhm.
Dueling
That was a
farts.
good one. That's a good bit.
I like that we're all excited and Brandon just has them laid on the table like it's a mess.
I definitely took a picture of that.
Took a picture of your mom.
That's weird. Why?
I don't know.
What? Why?
Oh.
Did you ask mom first? Or are you a creep?
Obviously not.
Okay, you're a creep then. Good to
Yeah.
know. Cool.
You out here, you kink shaming?
Yes, I am.
Kink
With
shame, but
stalking my
also-
mom is the kink. Yeah.
Kink shame, but also kink
You're gonna
shame.
get some shame and probably a surprise.
Are you? You don't want Jeff to be your new stepdaddy?
I ain't gonna
I'm
happen.
already Brandon's real dad.
What did I say? We're not doing this here. Not now.
Shut up, Brandon, or I'll put you in your room.
You're not my real dad.
Oh, but I
But
am.
he is.
We're gonna go on Maury. New skit idea, guys.
I literally, you don't understand.
We fake
I
Maury and
thought
we're
the
on
whole
Brandon's
thing out when
dad.
you said it, and it's too much. I can't.
This is
Brandon's
what it is.
dad
It's
sitting on the
Share it.
stage.
It went to Facebook and everything else too.
You're like, why are we there?
This is going to end up with me Googling if a 2-year-old
Bam!
gets somebody pregnant.
This
No,
is also
time travel.
backwards.
Oh.
We've established this is time travel. I will in the future at some point travel to the future past
Right.
and knock up Brandon's mom.
She's a nice lady.
All right, we're good. We
Oh,
can
I
stop
know
now.
she'll be real nice.
Hey,
We can
hey,
stop
hey,
now.
hey, hey. I was waiting for you
Those
guys
are
to-
my bits, and you cannot take them.
No.
That's my
He's like,
gag.
no!
What gang?
Brandon's mom.
Oh, is that your gang?
Yes, it is. It's been my gag.
It
for
could be
years.
our gang.
Well, that's
You wanna
fine.
be Brandon's
There's
dads?
room.
So here's where we recreate the Kyle's mom song from South Park, but Brandon's mom.
No.
And then he just kills us.
Brandon's mom's a nice lady. I looked that woman in the
I
eye
wouldn't
after
type,
making
I wouldn't
3
type in
years of
critically
the worst
absurd behind
kind
this
of
stuff
jokes.
and just type CJ's name in for some reason.
Whew.
It's critically absurd CJ.
Brandon was like, I remember when that happened.
Where's the artwork?
Shaking his dad's
Huh?
hand was also
It's
equally
posted to
awkward.
our page, Instagram, and Twitter.
I'm on our page and it's not there.
It might take a minute.
Oh, Brandon, always lasting too long yet too little.
What?
What does that even mean?
Where's Lauren?
It was
For us
What?
to do this, for her to be like, right, and for us to all getting a laugh.
yes. And me and
Yeah,
her,
she
me and her
always
can talk
throws me
all
under the
about. Me and her can make jokes about
Knife to
the
the
queen
throat.
getting
I've
beat
seen
up
it.
by Lady Di for hours. That's the whole podcast.
Y'all need help.
My mom.
You know who
was-
needs help? The queen, but she.
Oh,
I was
my
talking
God.
to my mom about that, and she was just like, "What do you think she died of?" And my first response was, "Being 96."
Her organs were like,
You gonna use those pictures of me with the announcement cards for
Yeah.
stuff?
I mean, it's
oh, dude,
it's
that's bad.
very sad, especially for her family. Yeah, but
Oh no, her family who now gets to be the king of England.
he got his, what was that?
Oh, no.
What was it? Prince Charles gets first job at 78 years old. Or
Yeah,
something.
with his weird sausage fingers.
I'm just saying,
Them
like,
boys are thick.
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 Extra
They're thick.
thick.
2 C's, man.
Has
Like-
anyone looked at our live stream to see if anyone's talking to us?
I'm not sure anyone's even there, but that's okay.
It's one, it's me.
what is the loveliest love?
No, it's not. Now he left. Thanks.
I scared Jeff away.
On the live stream, you're still showing stuff at the screen.
That's just behind us, I guess.
Yeah, that's how live
Okay.
streaming works.
It's a group. There you go, Jeff. Do not read this out loud.
It's quiet. What are you guys talking about?
I'm talking about things you don't want me to read out loud. Oh, I saw it.
Okay, I don't know. Agreed.
Wait a minute, why is it still just showing Brandon up there? Like, he hasn't been up there in a hot minute. How far behind is it?
I have no idea.
I'm not sure where to share this at.
What do you mean?
Must be on the page. I can't find it.
Oh,
Shared record.
oh, now it's live. Okay, it was like back.
Oh yeah, it
before.
is. It literally just uploaded to me too. At least that one did.
Right below us, the video that's recommended to me right below it is the dangers of bragging about money.
Holy cow! It's meant to be. All right. What do you guys think of the game?
And then
The quality and all that.
Game Grumps talking about a toilet.
Ooh. Good quality though. You think it's good?
Oh yeah, dude, that is definitely bear coffee.
What?
Quality.
Oh, nice.
Did you have to do it that way?
I don't know. Did you have to be born that way? You
I
did.
did, unfortunately.
He's on the right track, baby. He was born this way.
I'll separate the announcement cards.
All right, hold on. We have to do one final test. I need a card.
Pick a card, any card.
All right, Brandon, you're not allowed to be mad at me. Ninja Star test.
Hey, we're allowed to be mad at you.
It's the minion now. Yeah.
They failed the Ninja Star test.
Well,
Good.
No, not good.
Hey, this is my baby.
yeah.
Constable.
Oh my God, your baby's a minion.
That's a constable.
All I saw was the minion card, and I'm like, Brandon, do you?
Nobody
do a
wants to
minion?
claim the minion. I love the minion. Y'all just.
Where was your baby in the 1940s, Brandon?
Banana! And then Brandon just.
As we get sued by Universal into the ground.
My sister works for them.
For Universal?
Yeah, she lives in Florida and was in HR.
She lives in
We
Florida.
know somebody who works for the Trio of Parks down there.
I thought you were gonna say the Trail of Tears.
No, the
Oh my
Trio of
God.
Parks.
Hey, someone's
somebody
watching.
works for the Trail of Park.
Is it still used?
It's probably
Whoa, you need to be careful.
Hey, I had people in that. I can talk about it.
Talk about what?
No, we're not doing this.
I'll talk about it. Talk about how there's still a high school about 30 minutes here, named after the guy in charge of that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, no. It's all
Where's the
good.
booklet?
Man, it has my name in it. I
I'm
get
not
to keep
sure
it.
Brandon was checked into that, and he definitely just said nice about something that was not nice.
No,
in
I
fact.
haven't heard of you.
General Winfield Scott.
Nice.
Get out of here.
There's that burrito.
I am.
All right, are you nerds ready?
Hello.
Brandon, I'm thirsty. Go buy us drinks.
Jeff, you're always thirsty. Drinks won't quench it.
Was
Sleep. I'm thirsty in a different way, Brandon.
For wiener.
Jeff, please.
What would we say
More,
about
more, please, more. Is that where you're at?
No, Jeff.
More wiener?
that? Don't encourage him. Stop.
What's really funny, CJ's usually the one telling people not to encourage me.
Yeah, but
When other people do it, it makes him wanna.
yeah.
encourage.
Also getting the troll bin. All right, like
CJ's like,
I don't need the blood pressure
like
spike.
anytime we're in a party with anyone on Xbox, all I hear is, don't encourage him.
Or share mics and do whatever.
Oh, we're sharing things, all right.
that
Better
Brandon's wiener.
shaped like this. This is like half of Brandon's wiener.
We
Guys,
can't talk about this.
What? You have a very long
we're
dachshund.
live.
We're talking about a dachshund here.
He
You
doesn't
might have
have
a
one.
gutter.
He doesn't have a dachshund. You've got a
I have
dachshund.
two.
You got
two
trying to
of them?
compensate for
They're
one not
worse.
being enough.
First of all, you ever talk about Bojangles like that again? I will lay hands on you.
I don't
Ask
think
CJ.
that's what I did.
Ask CJ.
Well, he will fight over his dog.
I think he was. I think you were.
I think you said he's not good enough.
No, I did not.
You implied.
Not even close.
Don't imply.
I'm not the one who got a second one.
I did. Well, my mom got a second one.
Okay.
Because Bojangles bonded with me and not her, and she got really mad.
Okay, so it was though. It totally was because the first one wasn't
also
enough.
most veterinary experts recommend that you have more than one dog.
We had 4. It was too many.
There's no
So the happy
excuse,
number
CJ.
is above 1, but less than 4.
Well, when you live in a double wide, 4 is too many.
Just because dogs are social animals, and if there's not someone home all day, they're less lonely. If they have
Also,
a friend.
Jeff, I may or may not have been shooting at your wiener, not your dog.
What is this? What is
He
happening?
is my dog,
What
though.
is happening? All right, let's do this.
This is going to end with Jeff dropping trowel and us having to stream on a different website.
It's only the people that's gonna be like, no.
You
It's
can't
gonna
stream on
freeze.
that site anymore. It's down
Streaming
now.
on the old PH. And I'm not talking about asses and bases.
I might be talking about asses though.
Whoa.
Call that ass a 10 PH.
Anybody
It's
notice what I just
basic.
did?
Did you pause the live stream so we don't get took down by by YouTube immediately for swearing?
No.
The algorithm
what
is
did I display?
brutal.
No. No. Maybe that's just for the folks at home, I guess.
Yeah, it's for the folks at home. All one of you watching.
Yep.
Which is Jeff.
It's Jeff, looking to make sure nobody gets weird in the chat.
Yeah, we have to have one of those now.
It's supposed to be Ty.
Yeah, Ty, where you at?
No, did anyone tell Ty?
Yeah,
Did anyone
I
tell
told
Ty he's supposed to be in the
Oh,
chat?
we've only been talking in the chat for freaking ever.
That's
Well, it's
true,
recording.
but I meant like directly.
Well, somebody tell him.
You're the boss.
You have phones in your hands. This ain't Ty.
You,
Chat.
right
You have a computer in front of you.
Oh my god.
Douche
Oh my god.
I'm still
Douche
thirsty.
is also a band name.
I am still thirsty.
Anything's a band name if you put it on a shirt, Brandon.
That's the new band. Anything's a band you put on a shirt brand. They're
What
definitely
was
an indie band.
What's that? What was that? What is Kid You Know skit? Our
Did you
record
clarify
label
what
was
kind of chat?
What?
Our record label or something.
I don't think you can say that on YouTube, CJ.
The Elvis gets away with it.
Yeah, we're not Norwegian.
The
Why
West
did you
Kid
yell
Get
at
Away
Ty
With It?
over it?
We're not dead.
Oh, Trevor.
R.I.P. and peace, Travis.
All right, you guys ready for this? Sorry. All right, let's
Jump on it. Jump on it.
So what's that? Oh,
That's the
You
sound a
gotta
cat
stop,
makes
you
right
gotta
before it
stop.
vomits, Brandon.
Huh?
That's the sound a cat makes right before it throws up.
It's true. Anything's music though.
Yeah.
Everything is a drum.
Yeah.
Everything is also.
Okay. What's that law though? You can play like 3 seconds worth of a song and have to pay anybody.
No,
Is it true?
that's not really true.
That's
It's
like saying cops have to tell you the truth when you ask them if they're a cop.
technically
That's
there
the
is
thing.
no amount of a song. It really depends on how you use it.
Yeah.
It
That's
has
why,
to be covered
that's why
by.
MCR owns the E note on a piano.
It has to be covered by fair use or parody.
Or if it's 100 years old, nobody owns it, and you can do whatever you want with it. You can play it in a speaker out of your butt, and no one can stop you.
I mean, they can stop you, but for different reasons.
It's not because you can't use the song. So basically, anyone listening at home, you can put a Bluetooth speaker in your butt. Speaking of which, your Bluetooth speaker is in my car. You can put a Bluetooth speaker in your butt and play Yankee Doodle Dandy out of it. And no one can stop you outside of indecent exposure laws. Do it. Play F the system. Play it out of your butt.
I'm so glad I stopped recording, but that is forever now on the internet.
I'm also glad you stopped
I
recording.
kind of wish you had recorded that so I can make that my ringtone.
Find it off the stream.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, we thought so.
I'm lazy.
We all knew you wouldn't do that.
Oh.
This is the part where we're supposed to intro.
Everybody on this podcast has a beard.
I'm still mad.
Okay, can we do the Beer Bros?
No.
Bros. That's
Oh.
definitely a thing.
I'm definitely sure that's a gay thing.
Damn.
No, I think Beard Bros is one of Jesse Cox's podcasts.
We should call it Beard Bros a spirit beer with a D at the end, so we get
Beard Bros.
Beard.
And it's us drinking beers.
Yeah.
Oh
With the
my
beard.
god, I'm in. I'm 100% in. We have to do it on a weekend though. I work weekdays.
No, honestly, like a podcast where we like
Ah, I wasn't recording. Damn.
review like a craft beer or something together.
I don't want to recap beer. I just want to drink and talk about nerd shit.
All right,
Drink a
we're
Miller
doing
Lite and
intro.
talk about nerd shit.
It's not a
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah,
you don't do it on a
Brandon,
campfire
guys,
though.
Real
Brandon-
intro now.
Brandon screwed up.
Crap, wrong track. Hold on.
I agree, CJ.
No, wait, didn't we
What?
pay somebody to do
You
this?
shrugged.
Huh?
Didn't you guys record somebody introducing our podcast?
Yeah, I can't find it. I'll do it later. In post.
It's called
Okay,
editing.
we'll do it live.
That's called editing.
That's the magic of Hollywood.
The Magic Conch?
The magic.
No.
Hey, there's definitely a metal song I can show you guys about the magic conch from SpongeBob.
I'll just do it later. Anyways, welcome to another episode of Critically Absurd. Critically
Absurd TV.
Cricketures.
You own this company.
Welcome.
You realize that, right?
I also go through drive-thrus that things happen.
Welcome to Caricatures Live.
Too many
This
electric.
is Critically Absurd TV.
Too many.
Are we keeping this cut too? Or-
Yes, this one's staying.
This is the official cut.
one.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is the official.
We don't have time for him to do a third or fourth.
Yeah, the last time an episode was posted was June 22nd.
I was there for that.
It was a while ago.
Jeff is a regular on the show now.
Yeah, Jeff's also your official on that show now. Were you official back then?
No, you guys were teasing me about it and like sending me weird cryptic messages.
Oh, yeah,
we should
and
tell that
and
story.
I was just like, they're gonna come in my house and kill me. That's kind of
So
what I
we
wanted to
got
do.
some big announcements for the podcast, but first let's talk about how we terrorized Jeff. Somebody
Terrorize is a strong word. I may or may not have been aroused.
Oh well, we were talking about like don't you shake things at my house.
Sorry.
Scarousal.
We were at one point talking because Jeff has been coming with us and doing random stuff, going to conventions, hotels, events, and all that,
I like nerd shit.
and helping us a lot. He covered for me on a couple episodes when I wasn't able to make it. And we were like, oh, why isn't Jeff in this chat? We're like, well, Brandon, you never have invited Jeff to join us officially. We're like, oh, we should do that. We'll talk about him and talk to him. I was like, oh, hey, Jeff, we're probably going to invite you to our next meeting. Brandon wanted to talk to you about something. And then Ben sent him the same message or something like that.
No. Okay, so that's a close approximation of the story. You pitched Jeff to Brandon. I pitched Jeff to Brandon.
No, I didn't pitch Jeff.
Okay.
I invited Jeff to do stuff with
Right.
me because I was bringing
No,
like.
I pitched Jeff.
Okay,
though,
I'll tell you what
personally.
happened with Ben. Ben logged onto Xbox and said, "Hey, has Brandon messaged you?"
Okay, yeah, no. Okay, that's after. I pitched Jeff to Brandon. Brandon was like, I was just thinking something about that. And he's like, CJ said something to me about it too, because apparently you guys had already talked about it. Then I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I back that, whatever. And he was like, well, we need a camera guy, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, well, Jeff's around all the time. He's like, oh, yeah, well, just kind of test the waters. Don't, like, really say anything official. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll do that, I guess. And so I get on, and I'm like, of course, take this opportunity to...
I feel like every time I say anything to you guys, you're like, okay, cool. And then as soon as we're done talking, you go,
Yeah, exactly. We literally start thinking about how we're going to run
Inviting
it.
me into this did not help that.
Well, no. So what had happened is you're like, oh, why don't we invite him to our next Discord meeting? And I was like, hey, try and be free on this day.
Yeah.
I think we'll invite you to the meeting. And he's like, what's about? I was like, oh, I'm not supposed to talk to you about that yet.
And then the meeting got
Oh.
postponed for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, and when I got on the Xbox, go ahead, Jeff.
And I'm just like I'm playing something. Ben hops on. He's like, "Hey, has Brandon messaged you yet?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Oh, never mind. Don't worry about it."
Yeah.
And then he would just keep saying that to me.
Has
Like,
anybody
"Brandon,
contacted you yet?
Yeah.
Has anybody contacted you yet? Jeff?"
Yeah, has anyone contacted you yet, Jeff? About what? About the thing, man.
Dude,
You
that
would
thing
know if
attention.
you would know if you've been contacted.
was it, wait, you don't know about the thing?
And then Jeff was like, I fear Ben is gonna have a hit put out on
I'm
me.
gonna wake up and there's gonna be Ben at the end of my bed, naked, with a knife,
Sweaty.
sweaty and naked with a knife. Like it looks like somebody dumped a bucket of water on him, but it's just sweat.
Yeah, no,
It's
I'm
pure
real good at
gamer
production.
sweat.
I'm real good
Dude,
at
like
production.
Josh at that parade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we had video proof of it pouring out of his
yeah,
mouth.
like slick.
Right.
like
And
thick.
we were like, oh, he
You
walks
can see
up and we're
sweat.
like, how sweaty are you, Josh? And he does this. It looks like someone just turned a faucet on from his glove.
It's
Dude, I like your
basically-
Joker laugh. That was
It was like
straight up
opening the
Joker.
spit valve on a tuba, and I know what that's like. I play tuba.
Oh, who would have guessed? I have a practiced maniacal laugh. It's almost like I've literally practiced it
You guys
for
want to talk
years.
about the fact that the best maniacal laugh is from the new Muppets movie, where the guy just goes, maniacal laugh, maniacal laugh.
Well, that movie was fantastic.
You know, Jason Segel lives in Jim Henson's house.
You know, that makes a lot of sense.
He loves the most so much he bought Jim Henson's house.
It makes sense that Jason Segel is
It's Segel, not Seagal. He will correct it. I've seen it happen.
well, he can come to Huntington to correct me in person.
Jason Segel, if you're listening, CJ will also arm wrestle you.
Yeah, yeah.
Nerd.
Even though now after this I have to show him the murder train from How I Met Your Mother, and he will be scared, unlike he was scared with Jason David Frank.
Who I'm still calling out.
CJ is going to climb aboard the murder train.
But
It took
Did we cover the
everything in
Jeff
me.
story? Did we get to that?
it makes sense that he's a huge fan of Jim Henson. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. What about me?
Did we finish your story?
I mean, basically, you guys tortured me for about 3 weeks of, hey, have you messaged me? And then finally had the meeting, and they were like, actually, I think it was the last time we podcasted because I did it, and then you were like, hey Jeff, you want to record this officially and like do camera work? And I was like,
We all cried and held hands. And
That's when we had like 30 people in this room.
nobody
Yeah,
cried.
I think at one
Somebody
point-
pulled their pants down, but I'm not saying.
I
that.
think at one point, Brandon was like, you were like half asleep or something, and you're like, hey, why isn't Jeff responded? We're like, he's not in the group chat. He is. Oh yeah, I'll fix that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no big interview or welcome party. It was just, you're in the group now.
I'm still working on the official
Government stuff.
That was
Sorry.
creepy.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry I did that, everybody.
Mark me down as scared and aroused.
Those people, the people driving, listen to this, is drove into the middle of the road, and that's it.
Like we did live on stream once.
All right, don't talk about that. That's the thing that happened in Beckley. Laws are different in Beckley, all right? Like physics, for one. And flute players. Anyways,
Sir, the word is flautist.
yes. So I'm just going to go ahead and be more transparent on this. So, on
Brandon
air.
turns invisible.
Peace. So, on air is going to continue. We might have to take a break a couple weeks, not a couple weeks, but like an episode like every 2 weeks or so. You never know. But on air will end.
And that's when we begin off air, where we just come to your house and talk like you're not there in your living room.
That's not a bad idea.
I feel like
We'll just call people like, hey, can we do an episode in your living room this time and then different living room?
you say that,
I
and
charge
it makes
for
people
service.
feel like, oh, we're not going to be doing podcasts anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the segue.
Yeah.
We are. one of the things Jeff is going to do, he's going to be the camera dude for the next series.
I guess that means get used to me being not on camera. Again.
You'll be the
I like the
voice.
little tiki inchworm you just did. That was nice.
Why do we? I'm just gonna ask administrative questions on the podcast. Why are we changing the name?
Oh my god. I gotta collect myself. Should not affect me as much as it did.
This is all it takes for Brandon.
Okay, what did you say?
Why are we changing the name?
When are we changing the name?
Why?
Why are we changing the name?
Yeah, I want to ask administrative questions to our audience.
Okay,
Because
so
Brandon hates the name.
because On Air was more of a thing where we had topics where we talked about different things like radio style, because it's on air or whatever. Our next one is more of a YouTube presence with the audio going to podcast, and Jeff will be the one pushing the buttons to change cameras.
Sweet.
I could technically still be on camera and just have
Yeah.
a DJ board in front of me.
Yeah, you'll be that guy.
Oh, I can
So
be
you
DJ
like,
Jazzy Jeff and the Fun Time Express.
Yeah.
Maybe
There's no reason
DJ
you
Jeff
couldn't
and
be
the
on
Weird
camera.
Bros.
Why is that a ripoff or something? Why is that?
That's not a ripoff. That's an exact quote from it's DJ Jazzy Jeff from the Fresh Prince.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
DJ
okay.
Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Remember, and then in Blue Harvest, he was doing in the third movie, he was talking to the Ewoks. He's like, and he was telling the whole Fresh Prince theme and Ewok speak.
Oh, yeah,
He
yeah.
went, how DJ Jazzy Jeff homeless?
So, anyways, yeah, On Air is going to end, and we'll start a new series next year. There won't be as many episodes because editing will be a lot more tedious, but we're hoping for a quality video.
We're also planning on more of a live stream presence.
Yes, for sure.
Live
And
streaming from
we have,
Jeff's basement.
We have a bunch of ideas. We're
do
game
have a
developers now.
I
for
do
one
have a
thing.
basement. It is kind of full of water.
We're
I have no roof.
speaking of water in basements. We're game developers now.
Yeah.
They're fixing
So-
our roof.
Officially, it exists.
Yes.
Physical.
So we're game developers. So we have ideas we have expansions to work on, one thing, and then we have other ideas that we're going to do. Nights of Strife and non.
I also work on a whole bunch of stuff independently. So.
Yeah. So we got that going on. We're going to do our new YouTube series / podcast, and we have a bunch of skit stuff.
Our life is a McFarlane skit. I'm standing by it.
Yeah, it's true. And while we're here, we have merch available now. Did we say that on the podcast yet?
We talked about online.
We talked about live.
So this is recorded live on YouTube. People are messaging, I think.
No, that's me.
That's just you? Okay.
That's me. Messing with my
Thanks.
chat.
Oh yeah, so we have merch now. It's through Teespring, officially known as Spring now for some reason. But we have stickers, we have hoodies, we have t-shirts.
We have the shirt.
We have the shirt. We have the shirt that says, "I have strong opinions about something nerdy."
Yes, and
That's going to be our moneymaker.
and there's going to be more stuff go on there throughout time. CJ Fun Fact is going to go on there. That's a sticker and a shirt.
There's just a list, and none of the facts are fun.
Yeah.
They're all terrible.
Which is you will die one day.
We're all
Everyone you know has
shells.
everyone you know has had diarrhea.
Oh my.
Monochromatic Jeff looks too much like young George R.R. Martin.
There was a bug.
Oh, well, I'm glad you attacked it.
So yeah, we got merch now. So yeah, when you guys get merch, you'll be supporting us in many ways. So I would highly recommend doing that and being thankful for it.
Also, let us know who you want to have.
You see it?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Let us know whose face you want on a t-shirt to buy.
We'll just do one of each, and then
No,
really?
we'll wait for the sales
No,
to show
no,
who's
no,
more
no,
important.
no.
Really, that one even more so.
That's the evil one because it's a black background.
Whoa!
Oh,
Racist Brandon!
dude, I didn't go there. You did.
No,
This is mine.
I didn't say it.
Hey, stop.
It wasn't racist until you were like, oh, that's racist.
Stop pointing up at
That's
racist thing.
whoa.
Jeff.
We're in a circle now.
All right, CJ, take the mic from Jeff.
No, just everybody put your mics down. You're all banned.
That's how you
Okay,
make
we're
CJ
back.
stop doing things.
We
You
need
make
a
it awkward.
sensitivity. We need
Okay.
sensitivity.
So
That's CJ's kryptonite.
we have
Awkwardness.
merch, right? We have the game is launching October 7th, which is day one of SubasaCon.
That means if you want to buy your game, then I'm Subasicon.
I don't know. I don't know about if I'm going to sell the Alpha series yet. You know.
Why don't we let our audience decide if there's an interest in it?
Okay.
Yeah, and then they can fight to the death over 5 copies.
You can't hear CJ on the podcast because I'm
What?
holding the mic. He's
Yeah,
well,
you
we
definitely got
we
that,
wait
then
for
it's still alive.
the audience to decide, and they're throwing the bug. But yeah, we'll be at SuperBoxCon all weekend.
No, stop.
Okay, you guys.
That goes in my mouth.
I wasn't gonna do that.
SuperBoxCon, all 3 days. We'll be there playing games. You can buy things in our store
Buying
from
games,
us.
we'll be playing games and selling games.
Yes,
And
you can-
eating funnel cake.
Yes.
No, it's mostly just mochi. It's mango mochi while I laugh at Ben for not being able to
You
eat.
can
I'm
buy-
gonna eat funnel cake.
Yes, you can buy our stuff there and play the game. The game's free. We're not going to charge anybody. And I think we might still have surveys open. What do you think? Oh, go on.
Yes, please. Please, Mr. Quesadilla, give us your thoughts on Nights of Strife.
No, see,
Buy it now! Buy it now!
You heard it,
You heard it.
Mr. Quesadilla.
Head straight for the
says-
quesadilla, friends. Buy it now.
There, that's the transatlantic accent.
I keep saying we should bring that back, that accent.
Oh, Lord, it's burning all the humanity. He just took a bite out.
There's
Okay, first of all, we know if
lot
I do
to
any
unpack
if I do
there.
any impression, it's Aziz Ansari.
I didn't have time to cringe.
Not on purpose.
Not on purpose.
I didn't have
It's
time to
not
cringe.
fair.
That's
I
true.
didn't have time to cringe. I literally, it happened so fast that like I got deluged with cringe and I'm about to like seize up because
For my Aziz Ansari.
just all of it. All of what just happened where CJ talked out of a quesadilla, all of it. All-
CJ is like Ace
Oh,
Ventura with Casey.
like it's about to like go and I'm just gonna stroke out from cringe. Just
Jeez.
That was the goal.
All right,
That was the
so
goal.
I promise that we should talk about what we've been doing since June 20 something because we recorded it and I posted it a week later, so it was a week before the 22nd. So what have you guys been doing?
Working.
playing Digimon World 3.
Playing Digimon Cyber Sleuth.
CJ,
It's
what
a-
have you been doing?
it's
Convincing them to play Digimon games.
For what it's worth, I
He
didn't need
convinced me by
convincing.
buying it for me for my birthday.
But on serious note, we had to take a pause from the podcast to do some developmental work for the game, and I think it worked.
Yeah.
I did a game
Pulled our
writing.
focus. I do want to say like a big shout out to James Clark, our artist. He's awesome for what he does for us. We're helping out with his art.
You are definitely awesome for doing what you do for us, which is drawing things and coloring them in.
Yeah.
It's
And
great.
making them look
It's
neat.
great art.
It
And
looked good.
giving them outlines that pop.
Yeah.
And also taking our words and using like what I assume is like a word text thing and making
Hey,
it
come
look
on,
cool.
that I did that, but he's
No.
gonna do the other thing.
No, you know it's all James. You're not allowed to take any credit. We discussed this.
It's in the book.
It
Our
is
inside
in
is
the
James.
book.
I'll take it.
No, oh, you'll take it.
I still say I'm willing to do a design, like a version where like I'll redo James.
This is just a jump-
Like I'll try and redo James's art.
All right, hold on.
We'll do a special version where I try and redraw James's art. With the condition that I am absolutely terrible at art.
Like I said, it's all stick figures.
We'll be lucky if it's stick figures.
Oh man.
Yeah, now people underestimate how hard it is to actually consistently draw stick
Oh no,
figures.
they didn't say they were gonna be good stick figures. They're gonna be like one's gonna have an arm that's this long and
But I will
Leg that, like, might
embarrass
be not
myself
something
on the
else.
internet for money. I'll just throw that out there.
I have drawn art that people have paid for, and I could not consistently draw stickmen.
done. Next.
Yeah, but I couldn't draw that twice. It would look different.
It looks different.
Yep, it already looks different, Jeff.
Look at his head. It's oblong.
Inconsistent
That's Hey
stickmen.
Arnold.
Oh, clever girl.
I just thought it was never mind.
He went to PS 118. That's just fun fact.
So, like I said, we've been focusing on the game. We had a couple events. We did a thing for creative cosplay with Jeff.
No, Jeff was there.
Jeff was there. CJ was there. Brandon was there. Stress Brandon was there.
Ben killed my stick.
I was worried.
Yeah, I use these pages things.
But we were getting the game ready and planning some other stuff, and here we are. So that's what we've been doing. We miss going to conventions and doing other stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
We will be at the Mothman Festival.
Yes.
Hey,
Are you coming with us?
I mean, yeah, unless it's specifically a day I can't go. Yeah.
Saturday.
Brandon, I'm gonna
This
piss.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
This is in fact related to what we're talking about.
I just
So I
like
can
that
be
when
an
you join us
idiot
for stuff.
I will trade you. If you will buy me a I Touched the Butt Mothman shirt, I will let you get a picture of me licking the Mothman's butt to put on our website.
You don't like the
I
Mothman's
will eat
butt.
the Mothman's ass.
Don't.
for a t-shirt.
Why was
Stop.
No, he
We're
eats
live.
your ass at Denny's.
We're live!
Oh my god, new shirt. We're live!
Just Ben looking visibly stressed.
I just like,
Stroking it.
I just know the algorithm's gonna hear cuss words and then immediately just throw us.
No. I specifically chose not made for kids.
It doesn't matter.
We're good.
He chose the NC-17
Just because we're allowed to do it
We can
doesn't
show
help us get found.
You know that? You know you can show nipple in NC-17 rating?
Yes.
Oh, how do you know?
That's almost what they rated Kevin Smith's movie Zack and Mary Make a Porno.
Anyways,
Oh, Jeff can't talk about that. Brandon's saying wiener 17 times in a row.
I said it 15.
Yeah, Jeff.
Stop agreeing with Brandon, CJ.
You made me forget what I was gonna say next. CJ said
Was it wiener? Was it the word wiener again?
no, I would make it too many times and he'd be right.
One more. Just one.
Wiener!
Wiener next to another wiener.
All right, guys.
That word. I'm sorry, guys. This is what you get, though. I'm sorry. This is what.
This is what you get. This is what nobody paid
This
for.
is the free entertainment you chose to listen to tonight.
Exactly. This is what nobody paid for.
You will never get these moments back.
Some guys who for some reason think about us. We're like, no, I haven't heard a podcast from those.
He turns it on
And
and
this is
just
the next
hears
episode.
it just hears
And they turn
wiener,
it-
wiener, wiener, wiener,
We're just
wiener.
basically all beating the tables with our wieners.
That's a little.
A little too much there, Jeff.
They
We're
gotta
like-
pay. They gotta
we're
pay
doing-
extra for that one. In 2021, the United States spent roughly the same amount on cannabis that they did on Taco Bell.
That
Wait.
is a fun
Hold
fact.
on. Say it again.
In 2021, there was about roughly the same amount of money spent on legal cannabis as there was money spent in Taco Bell.
I
That
think
means
there's a reason.
That's like 4 states
Yeah,
had
they
legal
don't-
cannabis at that time, right?
I know, yeah, they
So
don't.
that's as much as the entire country spent on Taco Bell. And that's
Right.
how much I spent on Taco Bell, and goddamn.
Right, and that's saying that the imagine the states are not
How do you
tracking.
feel about this, Mr. Quesadilla?
No, we're not doing it again. We've already done this bit.
Oh yeah, CJ killed him, he's dead.
He ate him.
Buy more tacos.
You can't lie to us, CJ.
I'm
we
really
saw
glad
you
CJ
eat
did
him.
not decide to go with like.
Okay,
racist
I do want to
Mexican
point out.
accent for
I
that.
want to point something out though. There was like it's only a handful of states, but 2 of those are 2 of the biggest states in the country.
Oh wait, are we going back to this? We're circling back to this. Where statistically, if you live in America, you live in New York.
Ohio, New York, Texas, or California.
Okay, you've added Ohio to this. There were 3.
Well, Ohio's there in like the bottom of it.
I just found it crazy that corn is in that category.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
But it's Ohio,
It lives among us.
New York,
You're
Texas, or
talking like the
California.
band corn?
The internet has publicly.
You're talking about the band corn, right? Because they're from
No,
Bakersfield, California.
and TikTok has made corn a positive thing. We're not going to be able to push that message.
That's what you think.
Oh, you're talking about the kid
Yeah.
song.
Oh,
And then
I just
children
think
on
it's
corn.
funny how that the corn's coming, dude.
I'm just saying.
Oh, you're talking about from Ohio?
I'm talking about the cob.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
You are more likely to be in one of those 3 states than the other states all combined.
Let's talk
Right.
about this the rest of the podcast.
Do you want to talk about the corn guys?
Let's talk about this the rest of the podcast.
Because if we do.
Welcome to NPR and Vegas Good Observer TV.
I'm just going to let them.
Oh, I thought that was our group chat,
No, that's my chat with Anissa.
and I was like, what did Ty just send you in response to?
So Jeff, let's talk about the corn a little bit. So the corn is everywhere, right?
We're talking about in the heart of it all, or are we talking about America?
In the heart of America.
Good news, guys. The rumors of a serial killer in our city is
I saw that this
unfounded.
morning. Huntington Biddy's like, guys, they're not connected. Air quotes. It's not a serial killer.
I really like that they were like 3 of these are confirmably not a serial killer, and the 4th one we don't know enough about yet.
The
And I'm
reason
like-
why they'll confidently say they're not calling it a serial killer, I really wonder how this turns out in the audio, is because for it to be a serial killer, there actually has to be a cool down period between.
After that, it's just a mass. It's just a mass
A
murder.
spree
right?
killing.
Right.
CJ, do this for us just a little bit.
Don't do that.
Okay.
How much you gonna pay me?
But
I got 50 cents.
You have to up that. Up them numbers.
Boy,
But-
I spent $350 on brakes.
yeah,
You
but you
did.
didn't spend it on him, so he
Yeah.
ain't doing it.
Oh,
You talking about spring break?
no, I'm talking about rear brakes.
Mary.
Let's hear it one more time. Yeah!
Is that just the Jeff button now?
No. That's a rim shot.
I don't know what's
Jeff.
come on down though.
It's been used for many.
Oh.
Hey, do you guys remember in Ernest Scared
That's the
Stupid
wrong
when
one.
his dog was named Rimshot?
What?
Yeah, in Ernest Scared Stupid, his dog was named Rimshot.
Stop.
TJ's Googling that to confirm.
No, I'm texting.
Oh.
I'm
Confirming what?
professional and adult. I'm professional response. What are you talking about?
Okay, I'm doing everything myself. Nights of Strife.
Remember when we used to have like topics and
Yeah.
focus?
And then I realized it's like I
If you
don't have
guys-
the energy.
If you guys want topics, I will do a rundown of what the newest issue of
We want
the
some
chapter of One Piece means for the entire
hot,
series.
hot topics.
What's a staple of ours? Smite News. Ben, talk about
Yes.
Ishtar.
Last month, the new god came out. Ishtar.
I am.
Hold on, let me introduce this thing. All right, here's Jeff with some Smite News. Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff.
It's been Jeff doesn't play Smite. Jeff does not
No, Jeff.
play
I want to
Smite.
hear it. Jeff. I want to hear it.
People picked up controllers and had mouses and keyboards,
That's crazy.
and they took gods and they fought each other in arenas and also in lanes where
You're
there
a
are
liar.
minions.
Nobody
there
plays
are
arena.
towers, and sometimes the towers fire back at you if you get too close at them.
All right, let's get the. Damn it! I could press the wrong button again. God, freaking.
He's
Let's
lying.
get the real Ben down here talking about some Smite News. Let's go.
Don't announce Jeff if you don't want him.
Don't ask for Jeff. Don't get Jeff.
Right. All right. So they dropped Ishtar. I'm not really too familiar.
I just
with
want
it.
to
shoe
say
came
that was a
on
whole lot.
time.
That was a whole lot just now. Anyways, go ahead.
I like I said, I've said it before, man. Like before we got out of the car, I'm like, man, we're a walking Seth MacFarlane skit. And then we got out of the car, and then Jeff got out of the car, did something ridiculous, and then we proceeded to do some Seth MacFarlane skit bullshit in here, where we both like went for the package of like the
Man, it's one of those
Nights
times
of
where I wish
Strife
we were
game.
always recording ourselves.
Yeah, right. It really was. We both went like Brandon was like, "Be careful, don't turn."
And
And,
then we
so
both
like we
did
both
that
just
one.
like lunged at it. It was great.
It was unscripted.
Yeah, like that's what my point though. It doesn't have to be scripted. Like literally, I'm gonna say that half the stuff we produce eventually is going to be just things that really happen to us that we have to recreate. But
See, they just picked up the whole mic stand. Like it's
That's
pretty-
all I'm trying. It's like, oh.
But so they dropped this car, and it's been a while since we got the new hunter. I'm blanking on who the last one was, but I think it might have been Heimdall, or maybe Cherry. Was Cherry Bid's like post Charybdis?
Charybdis is a hunter. yes.
Okay, yeah,
What
Charybdis
was
came out
the,
after Heim, right? Yeah,
What was the
Significantly.
gold? What was
Yeah.
the raccoon
Well-
gold coins? What was he?
like the
Danzaburo.
the season.
I mean, but what
yeah.
was his class?
No, oh, Danzaburo was the one right before that. Okay. Yeah.
Ah, look at that. Jeff gave actual Smite news.
Yeah, all right, back up. Like there ain't no need. But
I almost killed your quesadilla.
but so we've got a pretty good idea where things are going, like God release wise now. We may see our second voodoo pantheon god, which will be Baron Samni's wife. We're pretty sure. Who is that?
it's you.
Oh, you can't prove that.
Jeff, quit.
I didn't do it on purpose.
All right, but it'll be Baron Samni's wife most likely. That'll be towards the end of the year.
I'm sorry.
We're not sure of who. I mean, it's believable, except it keeps happening when I'm talking. But
Stop.
I forgot where I was
that-
going.
You're talking about
Oh, Ishtar it doesn't seem to have upset the meta too much. Normally, when you see people like when she comes out, when any god comes out, people are all over it for the first few days, and like she didn't even really see that reception. Of course, there are the people who must diamond her the day she comes out because otherwise she's going to be horrible the next week, and those people did it right. But nobody was out here like playing Ishtar jungle, like fighting people for it, like for a week and a half. Like it wasn't Lancelot. Where people were trying to carry as Lancelot for like 4 weeks after his launch, even though he was never, ever good at that. Never. You just had people playing an assassin and carry because he had a horse and they wanted to ride it, I guess. And like, even though that's not even unique, if you wanted that experience, just play a wheelie, she's a better carry. And her mount is cooler. It's a tiger. Like, but,
I like how Ben keeps turning to Jeff like he's explaining to him personally and directly.
I am.
I'm a 4-year-old when it comes to Smite.
You talk to the-
and Ben
talk to
is my
them.
Smite daddy.
Okay, so Wheelix is not as cooler than Lancelot's.
Man, I just got super
and
nervous for the audience. We all
Lancelot,
looked at him.
Lancelot should have got 2 swords instead of a lance. And
I'm gained weight.
you didn't have to tell us. We knew.
God,
CJ Arc
yeah.
incoming.
Hint, hint, CJ. Good lord.
really letting yourself go there, bud.
Shulkerino Supreme.
Take a,
I'm fat. I can make these jokes.
Same.
No, it's kind of a good thing.
It is a good thing.
No, yeah, you were pretty gaunt there for a long time.
It's
So.
freaking stick and stones. Halloween's next month. Fuck.
Yeah, CJ, how you gonna do? How you gonna do?
I'm just
your
joking, dude.
How you
I'm
gonna
sorry I
play
said
spooky,
that.
scary skeleton
On the
with
real,
meat?
it is good to see you healthier.
Yes.
But
Now I need to lose weight. I need to go back to the gym.
back to
To reality.
You all ready for the
Oh,
Soul
snap, there
CJ
goes
arc?
gravity.
so the last few gods have been questionable at best. Ishtar's cool. Hopefully they'll buff her and she'll see use. If she's secretly great and I just simply don't know, then cool.
On slightly tangential news to that.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and put that. Oh yeah, we got Cthulhu. I haven't talked about it since then.
What'd you
They
say?
gave a Cthulhu. They gave us the Kawaii Cthulhu skin, and we were joking about it for like literally over a year. When Cthulhu came out, I was like, I wonder how long it'll be before we get a cutesy skin. It didn't take long. We have Cthulhu now.
If you build it, they will buy.
Yeah, and it's Cthulhu in the most cutesy getup ever. It didn't even turn out as poorly as it should have. It kind of works.
So once again, in the slightly tangential news, on a game that's made by the same developers, Paladins, they gave us the plushy Yakaraf skin,
Oh, and they have a new character as well.
and it has a love gun.
Caspin, the Thief of Hearts, I believe is what they call
Yep,
him.
and like his gun attack is called Love, and that's a kiss song.
No, it's Love and War. He has one of the, he's got 2 attacks. One's called Love, the other's called
But
War.
the Love is what he uses as
Is he a
kiss, and
support?
That's a kiss
No,
song.
he is a flanker,
Yes.
and he is how do I put this? The most bisexual thing to ever exist.
He's more bisexual than Jack Harkness, and that takes something.
Hmm.
But we know one thing about him: he's dumb.
It's I don't like I said that's an entirely positive way. I'm saying that guy
I'm gonna
fucks,
believe it.
and we're not sure. We're just not sure if it's you or your sister.
Just it's guaranteed he fucks.
You guys just, you know what? Never mind. My words have been voiced on this.
He's seducing one of you. That's inevitable.
You talking
Fair.
what?
We're talking about the new character on Paladins. From the guy who turned his Xbox on for the first time in like 3 years the other day.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about
that's
the
true.
algorithm.
I don't care about Al Gore and his
What?
rhythms.
What? You could say seduce and sister.
I like that those
Probably
are
not in that order.
I imagine that
Yeah, you
Al
can.
Gore rhythm
I'm sure you
is
could.
very offbeat.
The world is gonna die, and then that's it.
An Al Gore rhythm has a very, very fluctuating tempo.
Like the temperatures of the earth.
Like the temperatures of the Earth, except for the Earth doesn't have tempo, it's a temperature rating.
It has a tempo. Around and around it goes.
Digimon Survive. That's I guess I'm a little late on the uptake on that one, but it's a
We
very
have a
good game.
podcast since then, so.
Right. It's a very good game. It plays like you're playing a season of Digimon. I will say it is much darker than people are probably ready for. Without spoilers, I'll tell you that's called Survive for a reason.
Because you won't.
Not everybody does. I'll put that out there. It plays like half visual novel, half turn-based tactics game.
You get to be Digidestined again?
Yeah, you're.
I'm in.
I don't think they ever use the word Digidestined. I don't think there's Digivices either.
I mean, in the game I'm playing, my Digivice is my goggles, so.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Like, he's literally the goggle head, and that's his Digivice, his goggles.
That's cool.
I miss, like, the Tamagotchi things they held.
Okay, but those evolved over time.
I
Like
know,
they
But the original shape is just super, like, iconic.
it is. It's also like it's catchy. Like it looks nice.
Yeah.
I liked the D2 or the D3.
I also like
It's
the D2.
CJ likes the D2.
The D3 was the one with the cards.
Yeah.
Right?
The car D3 is the D reader.
What was that?
The chat.
Like the
Wait, we're
card-
live, right?
The Takano made Guilmon on a blue card, and that is relevant in Digimon World 3. You actually have to go get that card that he was made from.
That's neat.
Yeah, it is terrible. Digimon World 3 is like 90% fetch quest in the worst way possible. It's a great game, but they make you run so much.
And Cyber Sleuth is very much run around, you find the person who needs the keyword you say, and then get into a fight, and then go find the next person with the keyword.
Cyber Sleuth is Persona, but with Digimon instead of penis demons.
I've never played Persona, so I cannot quantify that.
What do you like in Cyber Sleuth?
I do like that.
You like Persona?
I like how you said that better than I would just like. As the topic of the episode, obviously.
What?
Schlongs.
Schlongs?
The topic of the episode is Nickel Demons
No,
Get Right.
look up right now. You're at a computer.
Oh, God.
Google Persona 5 Mera. M-E-R-A.
No, we've seen the thing.
Brandon hasn't.
Yes, he has. He'll pull it up and be like, "Oh God, I've
High
seen
School
this."
Mirror?
M-E-R-A. Persona 5 Mera.
Hey,
Look it
y'all
up.
do it at home too. Why not?
Yeah, look it up right
Look it
now.
up, and then
Especially if you're children.
Send in a video of your response.
I have seen this.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
He's
Yeah.
like, I have seen this in the mirror every morning.
What, did you think I was joking when I said penis demon?
Just so we all know, I still haven't seen what a mirror is.
A Mera?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Flip it around.
Too late. I already crossed it out.
Don't,
It's
don't
meant to
show
be.
me. Don't show me.
It's
I
on
want to
forever.
remain pure.
You
And
pure?
then-
You
Nice.
know he's just gonna like stick the phone in your face, right?
I'm gonna punch you in the kidney if he does.
Punch me.
Yes.
I will hurt you, Jeff. I don't want to have to do this to you.
Who's that at the door?
It's your future, Jeff.
Whoa.
Well, CJ's trying to kiss me, and I kind of
It
like
does look
it.
that way. Same.
Yeah, I'm gonna fall.
I got you,
I still
CJ.
missed. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, I have seen that.
He may actually have gotten
the
hurt
penis
if that
sharing.
had continued.
What?
That's what you
It's
have
like
to know.
that. Anything other than giant penis? Anything less penisy? Nope. Just giant penis.
So,
You know that meme, right?
Yeah.
okay, so Digimon has right.
Why does that sum us up?
What is
Jeff.
it?
In the background.
Oh my God.
I'm not going to talk about what has happened on the podcast, but those who watched, I'm sorry.
But speaking
Wait,
of that,
they couldn't see it, could they?
Yeah.
speaking of that, something
No,
I'm,
I can.
I'm really excited for is some of the Japanese game developers are finally starting to listen to international audiences and port stuff to PC. Atlas, on October, Persona 5 Royal is coming to Xbox, PlayStation 5. It's already on PlayStation 5, but it's a remastered version, and PC. It'll be on Game Pass.
Hey.
And CJ basically already has a gun in my hand.
Yeah, that's not Persona 3, all right?
I don't.
In Persona 3, they have these things called invokers that look like guns.
No, I was talking about you having a physical gun to my hand,
Oh.
like play Persona.
Yeah, yeah. But in Persona 3,
Brains all over the
Persona
wall.
3 does some of their personas they shoot themselves.
Y'all are.
Man.
That's how I summon the Eternals.
Persona. They're called invokers. They just look like guns.
It's okay. It's okay. I got it.
It's okay. We're good. We're back.
So speaking of good times, there's damn, I did that to myself just now.
He did.
My God, Nintendo Direct. They had some stuff going on. We got Pikmin 4 coming.
Yeah, I've seen so many people like, they're like me. It's basically the thing that happened when they announced Kingdom Hearts 3 was coming, where people like, I waited 30 years.
I remember back when they released Pikmin 3.
Yeah.
No, that's legit. It's like 20 years.
It's
It's like
like
it's
6.
really been 20
It's
years.
like-
Didn't Nintendo say they weren't doing another Pikmin?
What? It's like what do you mean? Like the Pikmin 2 came out 6 years ago?
I'm talking Pikmin 3. This is Pikmin 4.
Oh yeah, I forgot Pikmin 3. Yeah, you're right.
Pikmin 3 was released and then it was re-released on the Switch not too long ago.
Oh, okay.
And
that's
then
why you're
Pikmin 4.
But yeah, we're gonna get Kirby's Dream Land or something like that. It's getting remastered for the Switch,
Oh yeah, I was gonna say you're talking about Fallout Kirby, but that already happened.
and we're getting
Kirby
a bunch of
does.
games for the Nintendo 64 port stuff on the Switch.
Yeah, there's enough that it's
Mario,
almost worth paying.
Mario Party 1, 2, 3.
Like I said, it's
GoldenEye.
almost enough that it's worth paying the price they want me to pay for it.
If I can't play
Somewhere.
Mario
Because I
Party
paid for the
1,
base
2,
one where
3
you get, like, the Super
online, I'm
Nintendo
not
and
interested.
NES stuff,
Yeah, it's so worth it, dude.
but I don't pay for the one that you get like the
New
Sega Genesis and
expansion.
New
stuff.
Fire Emblem game
Yes.
Maybe own Mario
One second.
Party.
We got
For the 64.
those good Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 is coming.
Yeah, that's right. Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 are coming.
I already own that too.
Yeah, but can you
Yes.
play it online with your friends?
No, I can play with my son. Y'all are nerds.
Then
He
actually won this.
says, as to get on CDs.
He knows I have this game.
I don't know.
He restored the system that it was played on, and it was all in one bag.
Yeah.
And the controllers. The sticks is tight now. Thanks, Brandon.
Oh yeah. All right, here you go.
It turns out that thing's actually worth money now.
New Fire Emblem game. PS5 Direct was today. There's a
The showcase.
Yeah. Some really cool stuff. There's a game that people are calling the competition to Ghost of Tsushima. It's like the Last Ronin.
Huh.
It's being made by Team Ninja.
Oh, another Zelda game. The title was
the
renounced.
Tears of Society or something.
Tears of something like that.
We're in one
Tears
of
the
those.
Kingdom, I think.
Yes.
We're in one of those, Jeff.
Society, yeah.
We live in
What?
we live in a
Oh.
society.
My foot hit the lever.
Pull the lever, Crunk. Wrong lever.
Why did you turn into the 1950s news announcer about it?
At least it wasn't a Z and SARS.
So that joke is we were
No, okay, that listen.
No, I don't need it. Just go
Like
on.
all weekend for my birthday, anytime I would try to do any impression of somebody,
It just came out as Aziz
I
Ansari.
was just doing a bad Aziz Ansari impression.
That's bad.
No matter who it was,
Man is still alive.
they don't feel pain, Jeff.
It's not an ant, it's a termite. It's got wings.
Now it's got wings.
They don't feel pain. You can't stop them.
Anyways, what are you saying?
Tekken 8 showing off some of the new hardware for the PlayStation 5. That just looks really cool. And also Ubisoft announced the next mainline Assassin's Creed game and 2 spin-offs.
Ooh, a new nerd thing happened that I actually can't talk about in detail.
Hmm?
They announced the new lineup of Marvel shows. They have Secret Invasion coming, which we're finally going to see Nick Fury like actually doing something for the first time since like Captain Marvel.
I didn't know what that was. I had to look.
Chicken bone.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've been
And-
staying away a little bit, honestly, from
and also in October they have the Werewolf by Night show coming.
which releases the same day our game does.
Yeah, it does, and it looks like legit horror,
Yeah.
which it should be if you ever read the comic. Oh my god, I'm so excited. And the best part of it is they haven't revealed who it is yet. Like, you know what I mean? It's like one of you is the monster, which is our game. We need to get a hold of Disney right now.
This is. I've talked about why we were able to even make this game in the first place, right?
Because we thought about it.
No, this is a rehash of a bunch of other
Yeah.
previous social deduction games.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Like, I literally based this game on previous editions of the game, so that I could pull in people who are like, yeah, I played too much of that. This game is intentionally created to be a, like, I don't want to say counter to what they all are, but more like inclusive than a lot of the previous versions of it.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not many roles, but my point was that, like, no, somebody thought up the thoughts, the concept of werewolf, and it was Mafia originally, and it was made open source, like copyright free. So, and public domain is the word we're looking for here.
That is
Public
the word we're
domain.
looking for. Yeah.
And because of that, a dude in Boulder, Colorado was like, what if we just change this from Mafia to, Colorado lore, so werewolf.
But we have our own story.
Oh yeah, no, we're totally different in that respect. We actually have a story. We actually have like a fully fleshed out, inclusive like concept and a cast, all that. It's not at all what
We have a full IP.
Yeah, so it's not a normal social deduction game in that respect. There's actually a story here. But that wasn't my point. It's just that, like, it's not hard to take something like that and come up with your own concept. I mean, while we were making this, Secret Neighbor came out. Hello Neighbor did it.
Hello Neighbor 2 is getting ready to drop next month on Game Pass.
Mind you, Secret Neighbor would be fun for us to play.
It would. It's true.
My nephew owns that game. What is it?
It's on Game Pass, I think.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, I just know he has a Switch and he got
So,
it for Christmas. That's
Nights of Strife. You want to talk about some story?
Do I want
Yeah,
to
sure.
talk story? No, not particularly. You can talk to them about it. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm the one that right. Yeah. So,
My name's Ben, but I'm not going to talk about the thing I wrote.
what do you want?
Wow. He is so enthused to talk about our game.
I know. It's only like our announcement.
You ruined all my energy on penis jokes.
Wiener. Okay, there it is. That's enough.
Okay, they want to yell at, and they want to yell at me.
I'm definitely gonna crop that out. Hold on a second. Never mind, it's in there. Wait, it is. Wait, no mind.
It is.
Or you can say that went on a little
So-
long.
In there.
Stop it. I opened my mouth to finally talk about it. He's like, wiener joke.
He opened his mouth, and I stuck the wiener in there.
Okay. Anyways, story. Serious stuff. This is our game.
Okay, right. Okay. What do you want story wise? Was my point. Like, what do you want? Like, you
Walk
want
us
an
through
origin?
your artistic vision.
I cannot on camera or live.
That's true. We can't talk about
I
that.
can't talk about my artistic process.
Give us a setting. The dark one. The setting.
wrote that.
The Slayers.
Okay, so seriously. So Harstad's where it all takes place. It takes place at a spot that was like cursed, and there's some story to that I don't feel like revealing at this moment.
I want to say real quick. It is an alternate past.
Yeah, right. This
So-
isn't based on any real place. This is loosely based on like, what if this country existed in the middle of like a combination. I think we actually know where it is.
Yeah.
Like,
In the mythical country of
but
Czechoslovakia.
it's in Western Europe and like I think near Germany. But
the coast.
right, Harstad is a like really crappy place. It's not a good place to be. It has historically been a like unfortunate place to live.
For like everybody, not just like the people.
I wonder why.
It's just not a good place. Yeah, but there's reasons. There are reasons for that. I've thought about like talking to some people we know about like maybe putting out a short comic, like writing a short comic about it, the origins of the Dark One and what exactly Harstad is. But essentially, this place is cursed by a primordial evil, and now some evil things just happen. Like there are evil things that exist that sort of cross dimensional barriers or just happen, because of how warped the place is.
Pennies? But we can't use that word.
No, why? Why did you use it if you can't use it?
I mean, we can talk about it, but we can't put it in the game.
Whatever. So the
Harstad.
right. I'm sorry. I'm easily distracted.
It's fine.
Um,
So we had an answer for some of this curse stuff.
We do. We have an answer for all of this. I know the answer to all of this.
It's fighting a fire with fire, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Okay. So the Slayers are sort of an order of individuals who have dedicated their lives to eradicating the evil that occurs in Harstad. Some of them do it because they have a big vengeance streak. Some of them do it because they think it's the right thing to do. All in all, they all take on some level of aspect of the. Man,
I'm not doing anything.
that's you. That's your mind.
Oh, I think I touched the button with my finger. Sorry.
Okay.
I legitimately wasn't trying to fuck around. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Put it on the table.
It's the.
All right, cool. So the
I did that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the Slayers all take on like an amount of evil in their initiation. It's very similar to Dragon Age's Grey Wardens.
Yeah, it's like a balance kind of thing.
Right. Well, you have to
Ooh, I
be
can talk
one.
about that.
You have to what?
Ooh, I can talk
Yeah.
about that.
You have to be one like with it to really understand it or hunt it. But Slayers also always travel in packs of two. A Slayer and an apprentice. They like constantly.
The rule of two.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, the Slayer and an apprentice.
Yes.
And which would be the hunter. But
Yeah, rule of two.
yes, we get it. The rule of two. And but it occurs like it's covered on the card why that is like or in the book I should say.
For the lore stuff, yeah.
Yeah, why that is. But basically, you don't retire. It's very rare that a Slayer would live long enough to retire. There is
one in
There
the-
is
in
a
the game.
retired Slayer, yes, in the lore of the game, but he is a notable exception. there is a failed Slayer as well in the game, and that happens more often than retiring.
Yes.
But that happens a lot because of the process of becoming a Slayer in the first place, opening your heart to the Dark One's corruption. Fighting fire with fire will be the concept there. Slayers utilize a large arsenal. The key to all of it is the silver arrow, but even that relies on things. Even that relies on someone being alive long enough to shoot it, which is what the reference in the book is about. That's why there are two of them. Sometimes you need a second person because you get ganked and you can't use you don't get to shoot.
Someone needs to pull the trigger.
Yeah,
It may not be you, but it could be that guy.
Right. It's very reminiscent of World War I Russia, I guess, in that respect. It's, the guy in front of you has the gun, and the three following have the bullets.
Yes.
And unfortunately, that's the harsh reality of what you're going into. So as townsfolk, you basically stand no chance. That's why the Slayer exists.
Well, you do in numbers. That's on the card.
Right. That's what I was going to say. The only reason why you can even stand a chance at all is because, and the Slayer covers this, that even if you kill one wolf, you still have to find the rest of them. There's never just one. There's always more than one wolf. And that's a fact. That's not some kind of paranoia. That's an actual fact mechanically in the game. 2 wolves is the minimum. 1 is what is called a hell in a handbasket game, and would arguably be a hell in a handbasket scenario in the setting. So we have this social structure set up where society acknowledges that Slayers exist but they don't really.
It's not hidden at all.
Right.
It may be hidden how they are.
How they operate, all of that. Maybe they're very they're very mythological figures, even though they really exist. You whisper about them, talk about them, rumor, that kind of thing, but you may never actually see one. But when you do, they live up to the legend. They are rigorously trained and dangerous individuals, and also they look snazzy on the cards.
Yes. Shout out to James.
Yeah. But they utilize large arsenals of equipment. They are very well capable, basically ending any of the evils that show up, but just as likely to die horribly as anybody else, really, if you line it up. Which is why we have the hunter role, and the hunter's art is not art so much, but the lore it reflects this. So we have the Slayers, then we have the arsonist and constable, which have been covered there.
The constable would be that
The retired. Right. The
Commander of the Silver Legion.
the Dark One, who is not a card but is a lore reference a lot of the times. May get a card eventually, but I prefer to keep him as esoteric.
I feel like he'd be more of an event more than
on top of that. But
you have the aristocrats hiding among the comic folk.
yeah, right. That's because they're afraid of the vampires.
Yeah,
they're afraid of the vampires and the townsfolk.
well, in the lore, they're afraid of the townsfolk, and they've also been painted in a very bad light by the.
CJ, do you want to talk about the lore for the vampires since they're your baby?
You gave birth to a vampire?
Do you remember how they came to be?
It's in the book. It's in the
Damn it,
book.
CJ, talk about the vampires.
What are we selling the game for? How much?
TBD.
Alright. Well, there's some really cool stuff about them. If you really want to know, the answer is in the book.
You can tell them. I don't care about that.
No,
Okay,
I kind of want to keep that. He's right. We're keeping that. Our vampires are different, and you won't know how they're different unless you pay money.
Or it comes to the games.
Hi,
Yeah, true.
everybody, you got teased.
You could come to the games. That's true, but it's not on the normal cards. It's only in the rule book, which we are selling.
We have the CJ fun fact and the CJ cockblock for vampires.
Okay, you're like, hey, CJ, we need you to be the numbers guy. And then when CJ is the numbers guy, it's like, hey, CJ, stop being an asshole, okay? Every day with us.
That wasn't what I said. Why are you yelling at me?
Are you trying to get A like that quesadilla, Jeff? Is that what this is about?
Why did you yell at me?
Left halfway on the table.
I don't want the quesadilla. What is goddamn Baja Blast?
No, I don't. You misinterpreted what I said.
Oh my gosh.
All right, that's how it works.
Go inside, make yourself a damn bird face.
Of the marketing and the money and the research and all that, and then you're like, oh, hey, see, look, when I go do stuff, it's like, hey, we do this, make money. And I was like, nah, fuck you, CJ, that's boring. You know what? Sometimes money is boring.
Agreed.
Sometimes money is fun.
That's why you guys brought me in, to be fun.
We
now.
should code a game that just records how many times you can push a button, and when you hit like certain milestones, it just says congratulations.
So like
And that's the whole game.
more boring cookie clicker.
Exactly.
It's basically just a fidget spinner that feeds your fucking serotonin with a good job every now and
Are
then.
this still a thing?
Yeah.
Adrian
Yes.
has a bunch.
We
Mm-hmm.
got those popper things now too.
Yeah, kids love poppets, like the ones that are shaped like unicorns, and I saw one that was shaped like a full T-Rex that was like the size of the toddler that was playing with it.
What's the poppin'?
They're like infinite wrapping paper.
Yeah.
Or not wrapping, pop bubble paper. Bubble
Okay.
wrap.
I'm really only around children when I come hang out with you.
And I don't have any kids.
And on that note, I'm taking the mic.
He's got a nephew that he takes care of.
That's a moist child. That's the thing CJ said. It's okay though. He didn't mean it bad. He's a CJ, guys. It's okay.
Thanks.
He's a CJ.
We're just trying to make sure we get canceled today.
It's all right.
Okay, the child was overly hydrated, all right? There was moisture on them.
There was moisture on his skin.
We gave CJ the shovel, and boy did he dig his way grave.
Oh my god. It's okay. I said something about the German time, so it's okay.
That 6 feet wasn't deep enough for his grave.
What was that?
We all get one.
If you're a German, if you're a
Hey,
toddler.
if you're a German toddler, come talk to me. That was some season 1 stuff.
Das moist.
Das Wasser. That's what he says. That's not a drink.
Like, we can't put that on a t-shirt. That's definitely
Did
something
you
people would
just
be
tell
listening
him how
about.
to say that's moist in German?
Yeah.
I'm fucking done.
Can we make that a shirt?
Das Wasser?
Yeah.
Das Sussy Baka.
It technically means that's water, but you can say it anyway.
Oh.
Welcome to the game show, guys.
No, just a shirt just says that's moist. That might work
I just
too.
want your cringe moans on the podcast.
We would charge extra for those.
Oh,
Yeah, right. That's not free content. Get out my face.
It's going on the OnlyFans.
I will say, we're looking at legitimately doing some stuff like streaming on Twitch as a group, stuff like that. So if there's like a game, you're like, oh man, I want to see these idiots play this game, let us know.
I really wanted to stream Medieval during October. I love that game, and it's like Halloween perfect. Like,
And
Let me ask a question. Is it free?
Twitch streaming?
No. Medieval.
No.
Well, it's a single player game, so it'd be a thing like he plays it. We're just on Discord razzing him the whole time.
yes.
I thought
What we can play? I have a real copy of Battlehawk.
You know what would be real fun to
copy.
do
I thought we
is
were gonna
one of us
play
do that, and then all of us have an opportunity to take control and like move a thumbstick.
I was gonna say we could just stream us like beating the crap out of each other over a Game Boy until a rat kills one of us.
Until our rat.
Yeah,
It's a very old, obscure game.
It was made on $1,000, dude.
Ben and I found it. Where did we find that game?
It was my mom bought it at Big Lots, bro.
Like in the dollar bar
Yeah,
store.
it was a $5 game, and it was like this is a $5 bargain bin. And it was so generic that it had like RPG in the background, or actually it might have like a little key, and it said like strategy or something. But like they had a little key emblem, and it was like checker. It was generic as could be. Good.
And we, Ben, was it your cousin or Bradley that we were playing with?
Sam, we played a lot of Sam.
Sam.
I don't know. My cousin too, Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We probably spent our
Everybody.
entire
We can-
summer playing that game.
We converted everyone. Everyone played this game. It was a PS1 game that supported a multi-tap and could be played with up to 4 people, and you could share one controller. Only needed one controller, play up to 4 people. You can assign controllers to people, so one guy could be a dick that gets a controller the whole time, and the 3 of you have to pass one. I did that more than once. I did that to people. This is my controllers, fuck y'all. But like,
Mom says it's my turn to have the controller.
but the thing is like this game, it went through the original copy I owned, went through a real wild, like, series of hands. I didn't even encounter it until later. Like, I found my physical copy. It came back to me, and I gave it back to the person who gave it to me. Because, like, who gave it back to me. Because they appreciated it more. Really, I later bought my own copy, which was one of the last things that Rare Drops like I ever did interacting with them. But a person who a really good friend of mine when we were like 11, 12, Randall. I don't know if you remember Randall or not. He stole the game from me to give to someone else for their birthday, right? He died. Like,
Randall died?
yeah, we was
Whoa.
like 12, right?
What?
He went swimming when he shouldn't have. Him and his buddy both died.
It was a pretty traumatic moment in our childhoods.
It was, yes, but follow the money here, right? So we're not saying that's
Don't focus on the dead kids.
Right.
We got more important things. to
Follow
talk
the
about.
game,
where
right?
to.
But here's the thing, because of
Do we
that,
have a sad
I
song
never.
going
But I
for this?
can't.
You can do it if you want, right? So
I'm
Dead
sorry.
kids.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But so my point here is not that, it's that because he died, I never found out what happened to the game.
Man, editing this, it's gonna be so loud.
Okay.
I can just hear him now, like, struggling to turn us all down.
The thing is, I edit on the go now, and if I can't, then it's just staying in.
He tries to capture the chaos at a CATV.
Yeah.
So what I was saying was that
And
like
part of that now is Jeff.
I didn't
Okay.
know where it went, right? I find out years later because I'm talking to somebody who I know. I'm like, man, there's this old game I used to play, right? And I'm sitting side by side to like his crappy computer, and then he's on his good computer, right? I'm at Adam's house, and we're in the computer room, and we're like, I don't know, probably either writing a comic or doing something like whatever, or playing a game together, and he said something about old games that were good, and we were talking about obscure stuff. And at the time, obscure was the topic. And I was like, man, there was an old obscure game called Battle Hunter that was on the PlayStation 1 that like nobody played, and it was all like card based. He was like, I have this game. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I used to have it too, but somebody stole my copy or something. I don't know what happened to it. And then he told me where he got it. And he was like, yeah, my friend who passed away gave it to me for my birthday one year. And I was like, that's strange. Who was your friend? And he tells me. And I was like,
That son of a
that's,
bitch.
I was like, I can't believe that. That's probably the one that I had. And it turns out my cousin knew, Andy knew all along, right, that Randall had stolen it. And when I brought it up to him, he's like, hey man, is there any chance that he's like, oh yeah, no, totally. We both took it and laughed about it, and then he gave it to like a friend of his, and it was a good time. I'm like, you're a fucking asshole.
my
You know how hard that was to find? First of all, you know how rare that game was. Second, like, dude, that's not cool. Don't steal. But at the end of the day, the person who he gave it to appreciated the game a whole lot more than I would have. There's no way that I would have still had Battle Hunter at the age of 19, which is when we were talking about this. And Adam was like, well, he gave it back to me because we found out that it was mine, right? And then shortly after, I gave the game back to him. I was like, look, dude, I think I might have forgot it or left it out of its case or something, and I caught myself mistreating the game, right? And I was like, this is wrong. This game mattered so much to someone that they stole it from me so that someone else could experience it for the first time, so that someone else who would appreciate it could have it. I'm gonna give it back to the person who they thought deserved to have it in the first place. And so I gave my Battle Hunter back to Adam. And I was like, if I really want to play it, I'll buy one. So I fucking did. I bought one years
It's a
later.
very satisfying game.
It is. I feel like they were so far ahead of the game.
You know, honestly, I wouldn't be against, if things go well with this, us trying to find a right holder for that game.
Yeah.
Buying the IP, or at least the mechanics.
Yeah.
And trying to develop a spiritual successor to it.
It was $1,000 budget game.
I
Like,
wonder if we could do that.
you could. It would not be impossible. And
It's,
odds are,
it's probably abandonware at this point.
yeah, A1 would be the people who own the game, and like they're owned by somebody else at this point. If it's not abandonware outright, then we can just clone the like mechanic. It's not. It's too
Make it
simple.
Update it a little and.
Well, it's too simple to be like copyrighted. It's just D6s.
Speaking of old games that are near and dear to your heart, anybody else ever played the Clay Fighters game on the 64
Yeah, I did.
with Earthward and Jim?
Mm-hmm. It's a good game.
It was a weird game. I remember my sister was like,
I'm gonna get a new phone case and wait for my new phone to come in.
Alexis was not about
I
it.
just want to. Do I want to get a new phone case or
No,
wait for the
just
new
wait.
one? Let's wait. The 23rd. I pre-ordered to do it.
All right, but so I was just
I have a
saying
money
that's
bags over here complaining about his phone case.
that's the thing. That
Look at
happens.
it. My phone case is falling apart.
But Battle Hunter plays up to 4 people, and it can be just us, no AI, only the enemies, like random generated stuff. And I think that it would be funny to watch like the on-the-fly alliances that happen.
Let's do it. Let's stream it.
Yeah, we definitely should.
That and
I
it
own
makes
the my point is I own the physical copy, so we
Yeah,
can
you
stream the
brought it over
emulated. We could stream the emulated game if you don't have a capture card or something. And I think you. Yeah.
We were also, we've talked about it before, all of us have a little bit of interest and passion for filmmaking, of making some like scripted, recorded content, dipping our toes into possibly a short film or some skits, stuff like that.
It's a short film where Brandon plays every character, but in a different thing.
I play all the extras. You guys are the main characters.
That's something we're really excited about, something we're doing some work on behind the scenes. That's I think that'll be really cool. I think it would also be very emotionally terrifying because we put something out there and then we're gonna have like a top 10 cringiest videos on YouTube.
But we'll be on the list though.
But we've already reached that point. Some of the stuff we put out.
You said
already-
wiener probably 52 times now.
Like,
One for
we're
every
gonna be
week
in-
of the
We're
year.
gonna be in one of those videos that CJ wakes up to after he's been playing YouTube all night.
Yeah, that happens.
I don't know if I told this or not about living with CJ. It was me waking up to go to work, and every morning, so loud you could hear it from downstairs if it was quiet enough. CJ watching creepypasta, he'd fall asleep, and whatever he would watch, it would always be creepypasta as loud as his fucking television could play sound.
What is wrong with you?
That's
I would
not what
come
he was
in there
doing.
and
And I'm
check on you.
talking,
Horror stuff helps me sleep.
I'm talking, it was
That
so
is
loud.
a red flag.
No, it's not.
It's so
very
loud
common.
that the red flag was he could sleep through it. Dude was in a coma.
I narrate scary
Oh,
stories. I've
he
narrated
does that
scary
still.
stories
It's
for
not
a
that
year now.
loud.
And it's just like,
What else?
CJ's asleep and it's just like, the doll stabbed the girl in the neck.
Oh my gosh! First of all, I actually know the
Number
creepypasta
one.
narrator you're talking about.
Oh, I hate that
And
guy.
I hate that guy. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what that's
It's
what
not the guy.
Ben, that's what I woke up to every day for 2 years.
I just dislike the way he reverse inflects stuff. I can't stand
for
it.
2 years. That's what I woke up to. That or the
I was
screaming of
so
children.
glad
The
when.
screaming of children.
Because
Okay.
of the playground across.
Oh
the street.
yeah.
So there was a YouTube creator who spoke like that, right? That my son really liked watching, and I couldn't stand it. Finally, one day he blew up Buzz Lightyear, and he did it on like camera, and I had a really good reason to ban that channel.
You're like, this is it. This is the moment.
I did. I immediately banned it. I was like, nope, nope, nope. We're not gonna blow up Disney figures around these parts.
I like that Ben, much like the rest of conservative America, had a good reason to hate something thanks to Buzz Lightyear.
Oh my God, you're like sleeping on that one or something. Oh my gosh.
Um,
So anyways, on that
I-
note, I think it's time to end the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Thank God. I mean, oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Before we
yeah.
do, I just want to say
Gotta go home.
She-Hulk good.
Yeah. I haven't
Not the
tried.
CGI, but yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
If they up the game, post the-
everything is better than Eric Bana Hulk, okay? It's not a low bar, but it's a bar. We love it. It's fun.
Hulk introspect.
Do I even need to do an outro now? I could just
Yeah.
drop
Yeah,
it.
play the outro.
It's never goodbye. It's just till next time.
Oh, the
No,
buttons
it's
work.
goodbye, I'm
You
done.
broke the buttons. Okay, there you go.
It's a
Anyways,
button now.
to recap, we are back for now.
We're back. Maybe, we don't know.
Yeah, basically.
Thanks, Brandon.
It's pants red button.
Yeah,
It was gonna show it.
that was it?
Not unbuttoned, unzipped, and then unzipped when I stretched.
Anyways, Nights of Strife coming out October 7th. You can't pre-order.
I showed
sorry.
some skin
You can't
for it
pre-order.
on
You have to
accident.
come see us or go to the website.
If you buy a copy and bring it to us, we will cry.
We'll sign it first of all.
If you
and
buy
we'll
a
take
copy
picture.
and bring it to us, I will eat it in front of you.
Don't.
You will
Don't
not get a
do-
refund.
No.
And I will not apologize.
There's
If
a
one
guy-
of you who isn't like, I guess like don't know, a primary friend. Is that a weird way to phrase it?
Yes.
Yes. Are you a tertiary friend,
I was just gonna say
CJ?
that.
Come on down to the thing.
Well, there are a few people that like will browbeat into supporting us just how close they are to friends of ours, right?
Yes.
But like if someone like a fan who's not like a close personal friend buys this game and brings it up to us to sign, I will cry. I will just ugly cry right there at the convention.
I want to say that publicly. Can I say that?
What?
Dude,
Yeah, I will ugly cry.
I had my
Why?
almost ugly cry moment when we were at CharCon, or not Char, but SubasaCon, and somebody stopped me outside the convention to tell me that they really enjoyed the game. And like, you were there.
I was there.
Yeah.
Also, if you catch me drunk when I at the convention and bring up that, I
See,
will.
on Saturday night.
Yeah. I will be getting drunk.
Hey,
it will happen. You
And,
can't
and there
stop
will
me.
be an awkward time.
Last
for you behind a dumpster.
SubasaCon Saturday was when the tree was ate.
Yeah,
that?
Brandon.
I
Yeah.
hit a tree.
Okay, last year,
That was a
Brandon
good
ate the
tree
tree.
star.
This year, I will eat your
That was a
game.
good tree star.
I will eat your game. Please, someone, I don't care who, bring me the game and ask me to take a bite of it so I can eat a game and we can put that shit on the internet.
Okay.
Jeff
yes.
Eats Games is the new series.
JeffEatsGames.com.
JeffEatsGames.gov.
Oh my god.
I think that's a crime.
Okay. Nights of Strife October 7th. Merch is live now.
Buy the shirt.
Buy the shirt.
Can
It's
we-
a real thing.
Okay,
Okay, that's it.
when we log off, I'm making the JeffEatsGames.gov t-shirt.
I think.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
I still think that's
Have a good time.
We're still
I
live.
don't think you can be
we're
a
still live on
.gov.
YouTube, but we're done on the podcast.
I don't think you can own a .gov.
We don't need that. We're
I'm gonna buy
done.
it.
I don't think you can own
Do
a
you, guys,
.gov.
do
though.
you,
We're
no,
still
do
live.
you guys
We're
remember when Donald Trump's wife was like, oh, I put a cookie recipe up for the holidays,
So he's-
and she accidentally shared a porn website instead of the White House
Hey,
website?
do you guys remember on 9/11 when
What?
Ted Cruz shared incest porn
Guys,
on Twitter?
why are we doing this?
Because I hate Ted Cruz, and I hope he has a bad day.
Okay.
That's not a controversial statement. It's like saying you hate Mitch McConnell.
All right, fair. Okay, but I mean, I don't want to say they're equivalent, but they kind of are, but they're not. Mitch McConnell's pretty bad. Like,
I mean, and the only I thought I was talking.
I didn't
thought
know we were
talking
going
about-
political
I thought
here,
we were
guys.
talking
We're just-
about.
is always circling this drain now?
No, we
I
don't
thought
do
we were
that.
talking
don't do
about
that
Jim
live.
Justice. Like,
Or
Lucy
you?
and the dogs.
Too late. Way too late, Brandon. You should have been ahead of that.
Well, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna go over here so don't stare at my crotch the entire time. I'm gonna be sideways though. Anyways,
Look at Brandon's wiener.
We love you
No.
all.
Goodbye.
all right, see you guys. Bye.
As CJ accidentally throws